Okay, so I've been teasing this mod for a few days now. We're back on the Giant. So if you're familiar with COD Zombies, then you'll know that the PPSh-41 is one of the best guns in Call of Duty history, mainly because it has so much ammo, pretty fast fire rate, and pretty good damage as well. But every time we've seen it return, it's been kind of lackluster. On Gorod Krovi, it was awesome having the gun back, but it just didn't feel the same, you know? So I thought we'd jump on a nice easy game of the Giant. This mod essentially brings back the World War PPSh, the faithful original one. So I'm super excited to see what it's like, actually. It replaces the KN-44 wall buy, so I assume it would work on modded maps as well. But you know, I've not played the Giant in quite a long time, actually. I want to say like half a year or something. Actually, I might have to buy a gun. I'll get a VMP. I rarely ever buy this, to be honest. So Black Ops 6 Zombies got announced yesterday, which was pretty awesome. I watched the COD Next reveal. A lot of criticism for Liberty Falls, huh? Which, another reason why I chose this map to play today. I feel like the Giant is very similar to Liberty Falls, and people were arguing against me on Twitter, just saying like, oh, but the Giant has so much more personality, it looks so much better, blah blah blah. And yes, I get it, you know, Liberty Falls doesn't have a set crew, which kind of sucks. Even though it does actually make sense for once, because of the whole extraction zones and it being very close after the outbreak happened. But the reason I compare it to the Giant is just because it's the second map on the game. If you remember when Black Ops 3 released, everybody was dogpiling on Shadows of Evil, because I think the main complaint at the time was the Pack-a-Punch takes too long to get, it's just too much setup, it doesn't feel like zombies because they added, like, you know, the tentacle Margwas and shit, which I find that incredibly ironic because 9 years later we're basically getting the same feedback but for Liberty Falls. And I just think it's important to know the other map, Terminus, which is basically the equivalent of Shadows of Evil, is a huge map with a lot of detail. Liberty Falls, on the other hand, it serves as essentially the Warzone and multiplayer integration map, so people who don't play zombies actually have a way to learn round-based and not be completely overwhelmed. Because, you know, imagine trying to play Shadows of Evil for the first time ever. That would be a straight-up nightmare. But here we go. The World of War PPSh, 2,000 points. Oh! Oh my god, it really is the exact same as the World of War one. Holy shit, dude. See what I mean, though? It just absolutely obliterates, dude. Imagine with Double Tap 2.0 as well. That's going to be chaotic. But yeah, I think that Liberty Falls is going to be a great map just for introducing people to the mode. And for all the OG fans who are basically Black Ops 3 supremacists, saying that, oh, it just looks like Cold War 2.0, you do realize that Cold War was actually cut in development because of the whole, well, you know, the situation at the time of it being made that I can't really say because of risking of demonetization. But Cold War only had 1 to 2 years of development. Black Ops 6 has had a whole 4 years. And on top of that, people who are saying that, oh, but the Liberty Falls gameplay trailer and the gameplay shown at COD Next was really lackluster and basically just Cold War. That's literally because most of the features were disabled. Yeah, let's go buy Jug real quick. But literally, like, the main new feature of Black Ops 6 is the augments, and they weren't even available. So I think Treyarch did a kind of bad job marketing this map, because now people are going to see it and immediately think, oh, it's just that map that has nothing to it, it's just boring gameplay or whatever. Which sucks because that map will forever have that prejudice now. But then again, what second map that's released on a COD Zombies game that's had 2 maps has ever been considered better than the other, you know? On Black Ops 1, 5 was heavily criticized and hated for many years. On Black Ops 2, technically you could count Town as the second map, which is a very simple bare bones experience because no one really played Farm or Bus Depot, and Transit was quite widely hated. It still kind of is, to be honest. But then if we look at Black Ops 3, most people played the Giant over Shadows of Evil just because it was easier for leveling up, camo grinding, etc, etc. Even though I know on Black Ops 3 it was just the red hex camo, but still. On Black Ops 4 it was just overwhelming because of how many fucking maps there were. So yeah, at the end of the day, I just think it's important to keep an open mind. Black Ops 6 Zombies is not out yet. We're 2 months away, dude, you know, relax a little bit. It's fine to criticize the game for things like, I personally am not a fan of the overall aesthetic of Liberty Falls. It looks kind of bland. Oh my god, dude. Wait, this gun is a machine, literally. It melts. Okay, yeah, this is what the PPSh should have been in Black Ops 3, dude. It's like the one little tap of the trigger and it's gone. That's actually nuts. But yeah, we've got so much time. I mean, the main complaints were the HUD looked kind of crappy and just like Cold War. We are getting customizable HUDs, so I have faith that maybe we'll be able to fix that somehow. I mean, there's 2 months. They have plenty of opportunity to fix all these issues. For the most part, it all looks very promising. It's just the few vocal negative Nancys that essentially like stopped caring about zombies, and anything that released after Black Ops 3, which was 9 years ago, is considered bad now. Frankly, it makes no sense because Cold War was widely considered to be one of the best zombies games we've had, especially from just a gameplay standpoint. The main issue we had was the maps, and now Black Ops 6 is coming out, we're getting maps with more detail, and people are still complaining. So like, we can't win, you know? It truly is the meme of zombies players really don't know what zombies players want. But yeah, I for one am very excited for Black Ops 6 to release. Let me know down in the comments section below, which map are you going to be playing, Terminus or Liberty Falls? Because I'm pretty sure most people will say Terminus after seeing both. But you know, if you are a casual player, which there is nothing wrong with, by the way, you might really enjoy Liberty Falls just to be able to turn your brain off and play easy zombies, kind of like what it started out as on World at War. Didn't expect that to turn into a whole rant, but you know, here we are. I'm gonna save up for Pack-a-Punch, even though I would like to buy Speed Cola. Oh, there you are, last zombie. How much is ammo, actually? 1,000 for ammo. Okay, I mean, makes sense. Oh, another thing I wanted to point out as well is people complaining that it's basically just Cold War again. To add on to my earlier point, we already knew that the Dark Ether story was going to continue in Black Ops 6. So people acting like they're just completely shocked at the fact that, oh my god, it's so similar to Cold War. In a sense, yes, because the HUD, it looks very similar, which it should change. I'm not saying it shouldn't or anything. I don't personally like it, but I'm not going to say it ruins the gameplay experience for me. Not that I've actually played it yet, but anyway, here we go. The Reaper. Oh, this looks clean. Plus, Treyarch literally looked at all the criticisms we had of Black Ops Cold War, and they fixed pretty much every single one, as well as them implementing a bunch of features from Black Ops 3 Zombies, for example, like bringing back parasites, the gobblegums, the emphasis on putting fun first instead of trying out these crazy gimmicks like Black Ops 4 did, when it was just so overwhelming and just, you know, it was too much. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know down in the comments, what would you want to see in Black Ops 6? Or like, what's your one piece of criticism you have? And don't just say, you know, L, but like the whole of Mr. Dalek JD's chat was when he was playing Liberty Falls early, because that just, it just makes no sense. Like, if you're gonna critique the game, give something valuable so that the devs can actually fix what you're complaining about. Oh my god, dude. With Pack-a-Punch and Double Tap, this thing actually melts. Hell, not even melt, it liquidizes. It's so instantaneous. Just look at that, dude. And then the reload is pretty nice now as well. I kind of don't want to put a double Pack-a-Punch on this just because it feels so clean. Let's go and do the Annihilator Easter egg, though. Assuming we can do it with a modded gun. Pretty sure I remember exactly how to do this because it's been a while. Yeah, there we go, we can do it. But it's just one of those things that's like ingrained in your memory. I could play the Giant in 20 years and probably know how to do that without thinking. So I think one of the teddy bear or monkey bombs under here. Go ahead and spin the box, actually. Let's also open this door. I don't really care about what I get from the box, but an XM53, lol. I forgot how bloody dark it was on the Giant, though. Like, it's so gloomy. And yet people are crying that Liberty Falls looks crap. The Giant does not look crap. It looks gorgeous, but you've got to admit, it's pretty dark and the snow takes up a lot of the screen. Also, it was a YouTube live stream, so people complaining about the quality of Liberty Falls, you should probably pay attention to, like, the gameplay when you play it for yourself and not YouTube's compressed bitrate. There we go, second one. Quite literally, all they need to do is up the saturation and maybe add a few more dark ether portals or just make it a bit more purple. And that is literally it. I think it would be perfectly fine otherwise, but...
The beacon is lit!
The beacon is lit! Oh, of course you're blocking me. There we go, easy Easter egg. I look forward to completely forgetting the fact that I even picked that up. I want to train up and see how fast we can kill an entire horde of zombies just using the PPSh with Double Tap and Pack-a-Punch. Because there is a reason why this gun is so beloved, and it's crazy to think we've only ever had this iteration in World at War, which was 2008. 15, 16 years ago. Like, I reckon I can kill all of these without even having to reload once. Let's have a look. Oh, just wait for the few stragglers. Oh god, I almost always used to die there on the little barrels. Okay, here we go. I'll make sure they're all lined up the exact same. Okay. That was a full horde in basically half of a magazine. Like, it's so overkill. I'm not really surprised Double Tap 2.0 isn't returning in Black Ops 6 because, let's be honest, it would be so broken, especially with weapon tiers and stuff. Speaking of weapon tiers, apparently, can't you like buy armor off the wall instead? So you no longer need to purchase armor with salvage, which is actually massive because it means you can upgrade or focus on upgrading your weapons. Because yeah, I found that in Cold War it was a bit annoying trying to juggle between both. You know, I wouldn't mind picking up monkey bombs actually. Then we could do that Easter egg for the free perk, or well, reveal the free perk. What's this? BRM? I hate how if you're using a mod, you can't have any camos or weapon kits or anything. Kind of annoying. Or at least it reset this time, I don't know. 48 Dredge, what's up? Legendary gun. I also don't have quick revive. Oh my god, yeah, let's not... Don't be stupid now. Come on, let's be careful. Quick and easy kills. And I really got the BRM back. Dude, I swear the box does that so often. Just made to troll me, huh? Oh god, let's be careful. What I get? Haymaker, one of the best guns, and then the Shiva, one of the worst guns. Brilliant. I don't think I'll buy quick revive just because I want to try and do like a one life thing. Also, you know, the giant is pretty easy. Famous last words. Also, I guess it is fitting unintentionally, but we're playing the giant, which is a remake of Doris, which obviously was a World at War map. Probably one of my favorite old Zombies maps. The only reason I didn't play it much was because the Wonder Wolf on World at War pissed me off. Like, just how buggy it was and the fact that it removed your Juggernog as well. Can't say I was a major fan of that. I should probably... I hipfire so much. It's insane, but... God, hello? I'm forgetting that you have to actually be accurate for it to kill zombies. My bad. Also another reason why I hipfire so much, because my aim sucks. Oh yeah, the Black Ops 6 open beta, or well, the closed beta will be starting on August 30th, which it'll either be today or tomorrow, depending on what day I decide to upload this. So I think I'll probably do a live stream just playing it for the first time, seeing what's up. Because for once, I am actually excited to be playing the multiplayer of a Call of Duty game. The fact Classic Prestige is back, oh my god, dude, I'm gonna play it to death. Or even if I don't, and I'll be playing zombies primarily, which, you know, obviously I will, I reckon I'll still be able to hit max prestige on multiplayer. Kind of like how back in the day on BO2 and even BO3, you sort of naturally play all of the game modes just by default. I miss having a Call of Duty game where that was actually a thing. Oh, it's so boring spinning the box sometimes. I wish Speed Cola would increase the speed of the box like it does in mods and stuff. Or, what was it, Cold War? Ah, I was one off the monkeys. Teddy bear? Why? I mean, most guns already shred the dogs. Imagine... Yep. Pretty much like a two-shot kill, one-shot headshot, maybe? If I just hold down the trigger... That's how fast it goes through the entire magazine. My lord, dude. Oh, and thankfully the box is in a convenient spot. I miss when it used to spawn here by default on Doris. What do they get? HVK, not bad. 48 Dredge. I do think this gun is underrated. People kind of forget about the Dredge, but a 6-round LMG is nothing to scoff at. Oh, and I'm left with a Haymaker. Okay. But yeah, just playing this map again, it reminds me of back in the day when Black Ops 3 came out. Most people did play the Giant instead of Shadows of Evil. And yet, Shadows of Evil is now one of the most beloved, and I think it's frankly like a top 5 map for most Zombies players. That's the thing, there is no point in judging this game until it's actually come out. Even if you've played it at COD Next and you have your own opinions about it now, it doesn't matter because this is not the final product and most of the details and like the augments and shit were disabled. All the side quests, the main Easter egg obviously, presumably the intro cutscene, like the custom, you know, when you come in on the helicopter like in Cold War. We could have some custom thing there they're keeping a secret. Also, are my bullets invisible now? I think they might be, I can't tell. Yeah, they must be. Are they invisible for this? No, they're not. Weird, must be some strange visual bug, but oh well. Oh yeah, the zombie eyes also kind of disappeared. I've had that happen on Black Ops 3 a few times. I don't know what that is. Some weird graphics thing. Hey, I mean, this game is nearly 10 years old, to be fair. Like, look at the box, dude. The blue is, like, gone. I can see inside it. What is happening? Should I try activating the trap? Like, the zombies don't have eyes, bro. What is going on? I get the Gorgon. Okay, this LMG, it's all right. It's got a high damage output, but it's just, you know, I'd rather use the Locust, yeah, honestly. Scratch that. Nope, I wouldn't. Come on, Locust, do your thing. I can't even see the zombies anymore because the eyes have gone. Screw this. Let's try out the Annihilator, actually, before I forget it exists. The, most underwhelming weapon in COD history. Not even because it's bad or anything, but just because it's not what we expected. Like, compare this to the sword on Shadows or the Ragnarok on Der Eisendrache. I'm surprised we haven't got the Wunderwaffe either yet, dude. We've got so many different guns, but not what I want. Oh, and a flipping teddy bear. Dude, that's what I get for sipping my tea, I guess. I am really excited, though. I can't wait for Black Ops 6. It's going to be so good. All I want to do is play it right now. But just to reiterate what I've said in previous videos, just because Black Ops 6 Zombies is coming out does not mean that I'm going to completely neglect Black Ops 3 custom zombies or anything. Like, you know, that is my primary content at the moment. Okay, whoa, random dog. What is happening with my textures at the moment, dude? It's gotten even darker now. Alright, I think we've got one zombie left. I can't even see where the box is because the texture won't load in. It's impossible. I don't know where it is. There is no light. Can I pause and unpause? Will that fix it? No. Guess I'll have to go and hunt for it. Is it up here? No. Wonder if it's up there, maybe? It could be. Oh, it's here. What? Oh, so the light shows up when I'm near it now. But then the box, what is this, dude? Oh, small indie company made this game, I swear, dude. If I get the Gorgon one more fucking time, I swear. Oh, the RPK, okay. Actually a unique weapon. I mean, I'm supposed to be primarily using the whatchamacallit. Oh, the Dracon's good. But I guess I'll use the PPSh a bit more, especially in areas like this. Fucking hell. Woo. Pew, 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 pew. Honestly, it's kind of fitting that it's semi-bugged out because this is the World at War Zombies experience. Buggy old mess, but we still love it. Like the, I don't know, the goofy older sibling game, pretty much, to the Zombies fan base. Oh, they got that nuke. That was good timing. Oh, what? Now I can actually see the blue again. I got my first time getting a ray gun this game. Can't say it's the best gun in the world, but at least it's new. I suppose we'll spin a gobblegum. You know, they are returning, so stock option, I'll take it. Another thing that's really good, though, is the fact that you can earn gobblegums just by playing now, which should have always been a thing. I really was not a fan of the Black Ops 3 Liquid Dividium system until they introduced Newton's Cookbook, which obviously was like a long time after. I think that was like around Zombies Chronicles. So we're talking a year and a half into the game's development, or after the game's year life cycle, so. Dude, the BRM again, bro. Can't escape this flipping gun. Oh, and there's the teddy bear. Oh yeah, remember the Mob of the Dead plane on top of here? What did that even mean? What was the story significance? Someone please let me know, because I've completely forgotten. Was it just because of the whole timey-wimey stuff that happened in Black Ops 3? Like they opened some random portal and for whatever reason the Alcatraz plane decided, yeah, fuck it, let's land on top of the giant. Oh god, what happened to that dog then? It's glitchy. This is the weirdest game of the giant I think I've ever played, but you know, it's kind of fitting. Oh boy, I forgot I have stock option, which is nice. Gonna come in handy. I can't even see my bullets. We have a fire sale. Let's go and spin. Oh my god, that was almost a death. Ooh. Be careful. Pew 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 pew. I got a ray gun. Oh god, here's where I die accidentally. Come on, ray gun, do your job. RPK, honestly, I'd prefer that. More reliable. It's been a while since I've played like a classic game of zombies like this. The Argus. Alright, I'll take it. Oh, the box is just here as well. That's convenient. I don't actually mind the Argus. Pretty good gun. I think the Bo3 guns are some of the best ever, but they are a bit boring. Come on, dude. Where's my Wunderwaffe? It's been 556 kills, and I get a Shiva. That's what I get. The game loves me, I swear. And the ray gun, like 3 times in the last 5 spins. What is that, dude? Freaking BRM again. Another RPK. Am I just getting the same guns over and over and over again? Don't know why I asked that question. I mean, it's so obviously true. I got a Teddy. Well, it's something different, I suppose. And my PPSh is about to run out. That's not ideal. I think I will actually do Plants vs. Zombies and balloons on the second channel at some point, because I kind of want to experiment with it. A lot of people commented saying they would love to see that as well, so it's good to know that it wouldn't just fall on deaf ears or lack of people watching, I suppose. How much is ammo? 4,500. Okay. And time to go and search for wherever the flip the box is. Imagine if the mystery box just didn't have a light permanently, like that was the actual intended feature. That would be so annoying to deal with. We already have to deal with the luck aspect, where you just might not get what you want. I'm gonna take a guess and say it's probably over here, since it hasn't been here all game. I knew it, dude. I've got the giant brain. What did I get? I got a Man of War. Oh, and I'm dead. Oh, and I'm just dead. Well, there we go. Still, that was a pretty fun video to record. Nice to see the PPSh back in all its glory. As always, a link to the mod will be in the description below if you want to play it for yourself. Could be really fun on some Easter egg maps. I did kind of choose one of the most simple. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you've enjoyed, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.